Well, this, my friends, is a major discovery. It's on the par with the discovery of, say, the law of gravity or the law of, say, relativity or some other law. Just think of a law, whatever that is. This is a big deal, just like that one. We have uncovered the cause of racism, the root cause of racism. And no, we're not going to make you wait for this. I'm going to tell you what it is right now, and then we're going to show you the empirical evidence. The root cause of racism is black women with mouths. Want the evidence? Okay, here we go. Let's go over to the screen grab, and this is website WESH.com from television station WESH2, and the background of this is Corrine Brown, former Representative Corrine Brown, is facing I think it's 24 charges relative to corruption. And when she was asked what is this ascribed to, she effectively said, and I'm paraphrasing, but she effectively said it's due to racism. What causes racism? Well, let's scroll down and see if we can find this. We're going to play this video here in just a second. But before we do, let's get the documentation, the irrefutable proof, empirical evidence. The question from the reporter is this: why would they target you? Her answer is, I guess I'm a black woman with a mouth. There you have it. Now we know what causes racism. If it were not for black women with mouths, there'd be no racism. Okay, is that a false equivalence? Just wondering. Maybe so, but let's go up and take a look at the video. And here's what we hear.
And they have just taken my name and destroyed it. My name is all I have.
Former Florida Congresswoman Corrine Brown says she will plead not guilty to federal conspiracy and corruption charges centering around a charity called One Door Education that was supposed to give scholarships to students. But instead, investigators say it was used as a personal slush fund for the Congresswoman, her chief of staff, and the charity's president.
Did you ever knowingly use money for the charity for children?
Let's be clear. Anything that I solicited money for, it occurred.
While the charity's president took a plea deal, it was Brown's chief of staff's decision to not only plead guilty, but also to testify against Brown that really took the Congresswoman by surprise.
Oh, he was like my son for over, 20-some years?
So if there's really nothing here, why would she be charged? Well, the Congresswoman says, in her opinion, it all started with redistricting.
You changed my district completely. The next was this indictment. And it's like, it's just unbelievable how they seem to make up the rules as they go. And so I am looking forward to my day in court.
When you're saying they, who specifically are you referring to?
I'm talking about the Justice Department.
Why would they target you?
I guess I'm a black woman with a mouth.
Yep, there you got it. She's a black woman with a mouth, and now we know what causes racism. Now I'm wondering, wasn't she charged under the Obama administration? I think so. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. Okay, so what causes racism is black women with mouths. It's got to be racism. I mean, she's been charged for, I think, 24 counts, if I remember, for corruption or something like corruption and conspiracy charges. It's got to be due to racism. Okay, let's explain this. We're going to drill down here. We're going to do a little bit what I call implication. What shall we call it? Implication reporting. Let's go over to my website, and let's take a look. If you go to the home page, I'll show you how to get to this. Go to the home page. You will see some articles. Probably they will be different by the time you go to the website. And then you will see an article that says something to the effect of what causes potholes. And if you click on where it says read more, it will take you to this article. So what causes potholes? Well, I know you were asking, so we're going to answer you, because you want to know what causes potholes. Okay, so let's say there is a pothole in the road in front of your house. Scroll down where you can actually see what we're looking at here. Okay, so my black friend explained the hole in the road is evidence of systemic white racism. Potholes in white neighborhoods are promptly repaired, but potholes in black neighborhoods are not. Therefore, potholes exist because of white racism. Is that a false equivalency? Well, of course not. Potholes are caused by white people. Everybody knows that. Okay, on the other hand, my Christian friend explained the hole in the road is evidence that Jesus is coming. Let's connect those dots, shall we? It's one of the many tiny fractures in local government that will eventually collapse as the Antichrist finally secures global world power shortly after the rapture. Such signs of the times are everywhere and evident to those whose eyes are not blinded by the prince of darkness. So what causes potholes is racism. Or what's causing the potholes is the work of demonic activities. And it's evidence that Jesus is coming. Okay, let's scroll down here. My environmentalist friend, Bill Nye, the science guy, my environmentalist friend, he didn't actually say this, I'm being sarcastic, but explained the hole in the road is evidence of global warming and climate change caused by industry spewing toxins into the atmosphere and causing the Earth's surface to contract. So what caused the pothole? Racism, end times, and global warming, or they now call it climate change. My conspiracy theory friend explained the hole in the road is evidence of the Illuminati, that the nation's infrastructure is deteriorating due to the antipathy of the New World Order. However, my Nazi friend explained the hole in the road is evidence of a Jewish conspiracy. Greedy Jews control markets and supply chains and that deter materials such as asphalt from being adequately available on the market and consequently driving up prices and profit margins. Therefore, the chuck hole, the pothole, what do you call it, a chuck hole or a pothole? Some people say chuck hole and they have no idea what you're talking about. But the big hole in the road in front of the house is caused by the Jews, or by the Illuminati, or by global warming, or by end-time prophecy, or by racism. Well, I got another friend who's into UFOs. I think they call them ufologists. My ufologist friend explained the hole in the road is evidence of space aliens. There are actually a pattern of such holes around the world. They are markers that point alien spacecraft to hidden landing pads. So what causes potholes? Well, you got racism, you got end-time prophecy, you've got environmentalism, climate change, global warming, you've got conspiracy theories caused by the Illuminati, you've got the Nazis, not the Nazis, but the Jews. Nazis say it's the Jews. Or maybe it is the Nazis. I didn't think of that one. Yeah, the Nazis did it. The reason the Nazis put those chuck holes in the road is because they know Jews drive up and down that road, and they're trying to give them flat tires. Okay, or actually what they're really caused by space aliens. Okay, we all know that. So what is the point here? Well, the point is that we tend to find what we're looking for. So what Representative Brown, Corrine Brown, was doing is she was finding the explanation for the pothole. It's caused by racism. It's caused by just because she's a black woman who has a big mouth. Let's go over to one more tab, and we're going to close with this one. This is Ken's Laws. And we're up to 152 of them, it looks like. So we've got to scroll all the way down here to Ken's Law number 8. This is going to take just a second because my computer is a tad bit slow and I have no idea. Okay, you spend all that money on extra RAM and it still runs slow. Ken's Law number 8 is this. We tend to find what we're looking for. If what you're looking for is racism, you, my friend, are going to find racism everywhere. If a white person looks at a black person, that's racism. Because for a white person to look a black person in the eye, like I'm looking at you right now, that is a display of dominance. That's racism. But if you don't look at them, that's racism. Because you're being aloof. That's white supremacy. If you look at them, it's racism. If you don't look at them, it's racism. In other words, we tend to find what we're looking for. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it on social media. The little round button in the lower right-hand corner says subscribe. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And below the video, there's a place for comments. We'd like to know what you think. We're always interested in what our viewers have to say about stuff we say, so we want to hear what you say about what we say. So use the comment section below.
How to subscribe. Click subscribe. Click the bell. Check the box. Save.